So one of the
Sorry to interruption. 27th of December, Rabbi Levitt, Nefesh Hahaim.
yes, good morning. So this is taken from a parish of this what we were talking about yesterday with Cain marrying his sister from one of the uh, Rosh Mesiftas of Torah Or here in Matastorf of Ben Zion Epstein Shlita. So he explains this what the Nefesh Chaim is saying over here. Remember what the Nefesh Chaim has said over here was that we have a situation that Yaakov Avinu marries two sisters, and Amram marries his daughter, his wife, who was his aunt. Which both of these cases, the Torah, it's a Torah prohibition. If you look in the psukim, uh, not just an ordinary negative commandment, Isurei Kores afilu. So the Nefesh Chaim told us that even and on top of that, the Gemara says that the Avos Hakadoshim, they kept the entire Torah before it was given. So how do we explain that that if Yaakov Avinu kept the entire Torah, how did he marry two sisters? After Matan Torah, he was not able to do that. So Nefesh Chaim explains that this is one of the reasons we could explain why the Torah was not given to the Avos, why the Torah was not given to the earlier generations. It was given in the generation that it was given to Moshe Rabbeinu, and because Yaakov Avinu, the situation with Yaakov Avinu is the way that Rav Epstein explains it is that according to the Nefesh Chaim, there is such a thing as a tzaddik who understands, like the Nefesh Chaim says, like the Avos, like Amram, who understood everything that it says here in the Nefesh Chaim and more, in all the Zohars, and he understands all the tikkunim and all of the great rectifications that will occur as a result of marrying these two sisters and marrying this aunt. He understands all of this, and he says likewise, this was the situation in the case of Cain, and the proof is that the pasuk says, he brings the pasuk about someone marrying his sister, whether it's from the father, whether it's from the mother, whether it's from both of them. The pasuk calls it a chesed. It's a chesed. So yeah, it's a chesed. And you know what? Let me ask you a question. If there's a guy over there that needs $10,000, right? So he comes to you for a loan. So you say, look, I do happen to have $10,000 lying around, and I'd be happy to give it to you as a loan. Of course, it's a loan. That's what he wants. It's he's looking for. But look, there's a fee. There's a handling fee. There's a service fee. There's a whatever fee you want, whatever you want to name, you want to call on it. Would you say that that's a chesed that I would be doing for this individual? I'm not charging.
Yes.
Not charging like the mafia charges. I'm not charging 20%. I'm not charging 20% like the bank charges. No. I'm charging you. Let's say I don't know, 7%, whatever it is. Okay. Maybe if I go on the market, I can get 10%. I'm doing this guy a chesed. No, of course I am. Of course I'm doing him a chesed. And it's even costing me. I could make 10% if I didn't give it to him, right? So of course it's a chesed, and I'm even paying for it. And yet, if I do it today, I'll be a malve beribis. I'll be someone who lends with interest. And the Gemara says about somebody who lends with interest, he doesn't get up at Tchias HaMesim. Okay, so I was a little bit reticent to tell you all of this because I didn't want to give you more questions than we already have. But this is something that is true about the Torah. There is a situation called Kodem Matan Torah. When Chaim marrying his sister, the Torah calls a chesed. And the Torah called it a chesed even after the Torah was given. But it's usher. It's an Isser Koros even. But the Torah calls it a chesed. So that's what the Gemara means that we looked up yesterday, that says that Adam HaRishon, he didn't marry his daughter, right? I mean, he already has one wife. He has Chava. Leave a little room for your son to be able to marry somebody. How many people do you think there was in the world at that time? I mean, how many women did he have to choose from? They were not yet married. And so Adam HaRishon didn't marry her, so that Cain would be able to marry her. And the Gemara says, Olam Chesed Yiboneh. The world is built on this chesed. And that is before the Torah was given. Because after the Torah is given, will it be permissible for even a non-Jew? Right? Cain was a non-Jew. He wasn't a Jew. But the Goyim also have Sheva Mitzvahs B'nai Noach. And one of the 7 mitzvahs B'nai Noach is not to marry somebody who's asur to you. There's certain people that you're not allowed to marry. And truth to be told, that is the machlokes in the Gemara between Rabbi Akiva and Rabbi Elazar. Rabbi Elazar says it's asur for a ben Noach. But what we are explaining over here, al pi the Nefesh Hahaim, is that, here's another interesting thing. The same dynamics is true according to Nefesh Hahaim, Kodem Matan Torah, even though the Sheva mitzvahs were already given to Noach. So he's commanded in it. But until the Torah is given to Klal Yisrael, says Reb Epstein, until the Torah is given to Klal Yisrael, Cain had this option to fulfill this chesed of Olam Chesed Yiboneh. And it would not be usher for him. I mean, it will be usher, but that's the dispensation of Kodem Matan Torah. It's not called an Aveira before Matan Torah. Just like it was not called an Aveira for Yaakov Avinu to marry Rachel and Leah, even though they were 2 sisters. And even though after the Torah is given, he's not allowed. And so this is what the Nefesh Hachaim is saying over here. He's saying that this svara that I am saying finds support in the Gemara. The Gemara says the same svara as what I'm saying in the case of Cain marrying his sister. That's the point. Okay. That's today's drasha. Very good. And that finishes out Perek Chaf Aleph. And now we go to Perek Chaf Beis. And a round of applause. We have to give a round of applause for Perek Chaf Aleph. Yay! Very good. Okay. Who would like to be honored with reading the last Perek of Shar Aleph? Gate 1. After this, we're going on to this next gate in the airport. Perek Chaf Beis. Roy, would you like to start off?
Aleph, Perek Chaf Beis. Title here is Physical Mitzvah Performance is the Key. Intention adds impact.
What was that again? Again, I didn't follow that.
Physical mitzvah performance is key. Is a key.
Yeah.
Intention adds impact.
Okay, very good. Very good. In other words, yes, we need to emphasize over here. Sefer Nefesh Hahaim is going to be emphasizing the chashivas of the mere performance of a mitzvah. The body of the mitzvah has been performed. What about the neshama of the mitzvah? What about the kavana behind it? That it's l'shem shemayim. Of course, it's got to be l'shem shemayim. But it's, well, I mean, that's not so pashut either. But it's done with ava, it's done with yira, it's done with dveikis, it's done with hakaras hatov to Hashem who gave us the mitzvah. All of these things are very, very nice. But if they don't have them, and the person just does the mitzvah, is that called that he did nothing? Chas v'shalom, says the Nefesh Hahaim. Chas v'shalom. You're not a believer in the koach of mitzvahs that Hashem gave us if you say such a thing. Okay. Yes.
Umesheva Moshe v'harida la'aretz la b'shamayim he. When Moshe came and brought the Torah down into the physical world, since then it is not just in the heavens.
Oh. Okay.
560. That's in Devarim 30:12.
Yeah, in other words, these words, lo b'shamayim, he are actually words from a pasuk.
Apparently.
That phrase is a phrase that appears in a pasuk.
Ulabal Yischa came Adam Hagadol Shehasogol Meruba Loma. So great a person with a great deal of perception should not be too smart to say. So a great person with a great deal of perception should not be too smart to say, Anochi hara sod v'tamei ha-mitzvos b'chachos v'chachos v'alamos ha'elyonim. To say, I see the secret and the reasons of the mitzvahs and their impact on the supernal powers and worlds. Shira'u li lefi shoresh nishmasi or lami umi lefi shirasho the avad ham chas v'shalom al azeh mitzvahs, such that it is appropriate for me according to the root of my neshama, or for someone else according to his root to transgress a specific mitzvah, God forbid. Or ledachas shum parot miparotei ha'ma'aseh la'asoso b'migrayas, or to push aside any minute detail of practical performance to perform a mitzvah in a diminished manner. Af dikduk afad mediberei sofarim or leshanas or zemana ham v'shalom chas v'shalom. Or even in relation to one of the fine details of one of the rabbinic statements, or to change the time of its performance, God forbid. So, even a great person.
What?
Were you able to clean it?
I don't think so, but I put it in the washing machine.
Those things.
Okay.
See if that'll help.
All right. Have a good day.
One second. Let me mute him.
And then
Okay.
go to my share in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so even a great person who knows a lot shouldn't be too smart to say those things. Excuse himself from doing part of the mitzvah or the whole mitzvah or whatever.
So why would he think to do such a thing?
Oh, because it suits him.
No, chas v'shalom. That's not what he's saying. No, he's not getting it. Okay, let's explain this. Why would he think to do such a thing? This person is he's not only a chacham, he's also a tzaddik.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why he's thinking to do such a thing is because he sees in the right. He sees ani ro'eh sod v'tamei hamitzvos. I see this. I see all the secrets and all the reasons for all the mitzvahs in the and the effect that they have on the olamas elyonim, all the upper worlds and all the powers that are how they work out according to who I am and my shorish neshama and my neshama, everything. And on that basis, I'm saying to myself, "Oh, well, it will be a tremendous rectification of the upper worlds if I don't perform this mitzvah or even perform it with not all of the details of the halachas that are involved in doing the mitzvah, or even a divrei sofrim, even one of the sayings of the sages, one of the laws of the Rabbanan. And he could see this in the Olam Elyonim. He could understand this, just like Yaakov Avinu saw that for him it was proper to marry two sisters, and the whole Klal Yisrael is based upon that, the fact that he married those two sisters. Klal Yisrael wouldn't be Klal Yisrael if he didn't marry both Rachel and Leah and have children from both of them. But now, since Moshe Rabbeinu has come down with and brought the Torah down into this world, that's what it means. Lo b'shamayim hi. It's not in the shamayim anymore. Don't look into the shamayim. Don't look at all the olamis elyonim, and don't look and see, oh, this is going to be such a good thing if I do this. Well, you can't make any calculations like that anymore. Once Moshe Rabbeinu has come along and he's given us the Torah, and the Torah says this is the mitzvah that you got to do, and you got to do it with all of the details that are involved in it, and don't leave anything out. But you have Kabbalistic understanding, and you know what's going on in the Olamas Elyonim, and you know that according in your Sharash and the Shama, this would be a great rectification. No, that's not it. Don't make that mistake. Do not make that mistake. Once the Torah has been given, we do the mitzvahs, and we leave all the Kabbalistic calculations and all of the Olamas Elyonim and all these things to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He's the one that knows how to work things out. And he told us to do the mitzvah. So that's what we're doing. We're doing the Ratzon Hashem. That's after the Torah has been given. We don't make any calculations like that anymore. Okay. Now we go further. Ulazeh Saima HaTorah. Mayor, would you like to continue?
Okay, I have a slightly different pronunciation, but it says V'lazeh Sima HaTorah and Devarim V'lo Kam Navi Kamoshe. Okay, Ukamo Kishelamdu Zikronam Livracha Ela HaMitzvot. So Sima is like the this is the conclusion of the Torah.
Yeah, this is I think this is also this phrase, "V'lo kam navi kamosha." I think that is a phrase in the pasuk.
Yeah, it gives a pasuk.
Do you have a citation for a pasuk there?
Yes, Devarim Lamed Daled Yud.
Okay. So in Devarim Lamed Daled Yud, we would find this phrase, "V'lo kam navi kamosha." That's the way the Torah is Messiah. Towards that's over there towards the end of the Chumash. Let's see what he's wants to develop with this point that the Torah finished with this statement that there never arose a Navi
Like Moshe.
status on the level of Moshe Rabbeinu ever again.
Okay, Ukimo Shelamdu Zikronam Livracha Ele HaMitzvot. Okay, so what the sages taught
Moshe
these are the mitzvot. Eila ha-mitzvot.
Right. That's also a pasuk in the Torah. Eila ha-mitzvahs. And Chazal Darshan, that's probably a Gemara somewhere. If you have a citation for the Gemara, that's what the Gemara is saying. That the Chazal learned from these words, Eila mitzvahs. These are the mitzvahs. These and no other. She'ein navi rishoy lechadesh davar me'ata. Even if he's a navi and Hashem speaks to him, but you should know that if he tells you that, oh, you know what? Hashem told me we got a 614th mitzvah for you today. Mazel tov.
Boy.
What do? You go and you give Edis in the Bezdin that this Navi told you that there's a 614th mitzvah, and then they stone him to death for being a Navi Sheker. Chas v'shalom. Could not be.
Okay. Let's see. She'ein navi rashai l'chadesh davar me'ata. Oh, that's what you just said, basically.
Right.
No, Navi added anything, a new thing from then on. Oh, so now, oh, maybe is that from Shabbos Kuf Daled, maybe.
Shabbos Kuf Daled, yeah. You want to look that up? Shabbos Kuf Daled? Let's look this up.
Okay, 1 second. Kuf Daled, Shabbos. Let's see, Shabbos Kuf Daled.
Kuf Daled, Amid Beis or Amid Aleph?
Aleph. It says Amid Aleph.
Amid Aleph, okay.
Daled.
Probably it's going to quote this pasuk of Be'ela HaMitzvahs also, so you can look in the Torah Or. Yes, here we go. It's the first pasuk that's listed in the Torah Or. Be'ela HaMitzvahs. Asher tziva Hashem es Moshe el Bnei Yisrael b'Har Sinai. These are the mitzvahs that Hashem commanded Moshe Rabbeinu to say over to Klal Yisrael on Har Sinai. So let's see, where is that? This is the 5th line from the last word in the 5th line.
Ela mitzvot she'ein navi rashai. Oh, okay. That's what we just read.
Right. Right, so what's...
The Gemara says, so henceforth the prophet is not permitted to introduce anything new. That I don't understand.
Oh, so you'll ask, so what about the fact that Does it say in the Torah to light Ner Hanukkah? Does it say in the Torah to read Megillas Esther?
No.
So how does that work? How does that work?
They come under other mitzvot? Are they sort of offshoots of another mitzvah? Of a sort of like a father mitzvah?
Oh, very good. Very good. Maybe we could say that it's an offshoot of a mitzvah to praise Hashem for the great miracles that he does. Okay, maybe so. We could say that that praising Hashem is not only
Hello.
restricted to saying Hallel on Shavuos for the fact that we have the Torah, or on Sukkot for the fact that he provided for us in the Midbar for 40 years, or on Pesach when he took us out of Mitzrayim. We don't only praise Hashem for the things that it says specifically in the Torah, but we could praise Hashem for things that happened after the Torah was given. Okay, maybe that's the authority for, and so we're not doing anything new. We're just that was all provided for in the Torah. The Torah itself provided for that. Maybe. Very good idea. Good. But really what we have to do is this is a whole different subject that I brought up over here. We have to understand where can we do that today also? Can we make a Yom Ha'atzmaut and say Hallel over there too? How far does it go?
That's interesting.
True.
How far does the authority go? So, okay, that's that subject matter. That's the subject matter. And but what we're learning right now is that basically, and there's also a very big difference between a Navi telling you, what's the Navi going to tell you? Oh, Hashem told me there's a 614th mitzvah. Right? That's a little bit different than the Rabbanim coming along and saying, we're going to make a rabbinic decree of Ner Hanukkah. Right? Or we're going to make a rabbinic decree that it doesn't say in the Torah about lighting the Megillah and giving Matanas Levionim. It's rabbinic. We're not saying that Hashem commanded this to Moshe, or we're not saying that Hashem commanded it to us either. He didn't tell us to do it either. So it's a far cry from a Navi coming and saying that here's a new mitzvah, gentlemen.
Huh.
And if you'll ask him, well, who says that we got a new mitzvah, Mr. Navi? Or maybe we should call him Rabbi Navi. Rabbi, who says we got a new mitzvah? He says, oh, well, you don't believe me. Hashem told me. And we say, right, we don't believe you. Sorry. And furthermore, you're chayav misa for being a Navi Sheker, because there's no such thing. Okay, so that's what we're saying over here. That's what this Gemara says. That these are the mitzvahs that Hashem gave on Har Sinai. Okay, let's go on with the Nefesh Hahaim.
Okay. Let's see. Shesamcha haTorah. This is in Devarim. Et kol hadavar asher nochi mitzaveh et v'chulei. Lo tosif alav v'lo tigra mimenu. Gomer. So you can't add or take away from what was given.
Oh, right. Kamosha Samchu Torah. The Torah itself says, it's called Davar Asher Anochi Mitzaveh Lo Sosif Alav V'Lo Sigro Mimenu. Those are the words of the Torah. Not allowed to add on to the mitzvahs of Torah, and you're not allowed to remove any mitzvahs of Torah. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Ki yakun bikirbecha navi. Okay. So if we're in it is the prophecy?
Shigam, because also ki yakum b'kirbecha, if someone will rise up from within the Jewish nation, a navi, and he doesn't tell us the rest of the pasuk, or maybe they added in by your edition, but he doesn't do it over here.
No, I don't have it.
Got here,
Salomar,
I've got here, meaning to add or detract from the Torah, God forbid. Do not listen to the words of that prophet.
no, that's we have. You don't have.
Yeah.
Follow, but you should
Further on.
follow after the Lord your God. You got that? Yeah. And then I've got ...
Okay.
Okay, so let's finish up then.
Yeah.
It says, let's see. We go Miratalomar, that is to say, lo sif o ligroa chas v'shalom, lo tishma el divrei hanaviyahu. So we shouldn't listen to these prophets. Acharei Hashem Elokeichem telechu. After Hashem, your God, you should follow. You should walk.
Good. Very good. Okay. It's 11:30 and Lou didn't read yet.
Oh no.
Oh no, yeah.
Okay. Miscalculation. Okay, so Lou is up for tomorrow. Hooray, Chizkiyahu Melech.
All right, I'm first tomorrow.
Okay, you're in the batter's deck, Lou.
Okay, I accept.
Okay, very good.
Shkoyach, Meir, Shkoyach, Roy.
Yeah, thank you so
Have a
much.
great day, Mayor.
Okay, and you
See you, man.
have a great day
Baruch
too.
Hatzlacha.
Amen. Amen.